On 14 December 1971, during the peak of Indo-Pak War, Pakistani sabres crossed the international border once again in a bid to attack Srinagar airfield. With no advance warning system at the Srinagar airfield, the enemy aircrafts managed to drop the bombs at the airfield. NAT pilots Flying Officer Nirmal Singh Sekhon, along with Flight Lieutenant Baldhir Singh Guman of the 18th Squadron, took off from the airfield just in time to teach the enemy a lesson.
We already being stood down from standby 2. The pilots were outside the aircraft. The situation was such that station commander picked up the tannoy and ordered the scramble. Now, once he ordered the scramble, there was no way of stopping it, because the pilots who were outside loitering around, they were not ready for taking off. They ran because we were all in a state of preparedness, and each fighter pilot was eager to go through his bit. So they ran across, they got into the cockpit. By the time we were sitting downstairs in underground shelter, we came out, we saw the Pakistani aircraft flying down in front of us, and there were 4 of them. The nets had started off. So in fact, I yelled out to the ATC. I said, cancel the scramble. That means don't allow them to take off.
Sandwiched between smoke and fog, Sekhon knew that Guman was flying above him. But what he was unaware of was the fact that the unfamiliarity of the Kashmir terrain had caught up with Flight Lieutenant Guman, and he was lost in the haze of mountains. Flying Officer Nirmal Singh Sekhon was left to fight the enemy sabres alone.
Sekhon was in a dogfight with 2 sabres, and he was chasing them around and around, and his radio messages also show that he was chasing them. And he was not aware that there were 2 more sabres that had accompanied the bombers. Their job was not really to bomb, they were to provide security to the 4 bombers that had come. The other, out of the sabres that he was chasing, one finished its ammunition, and there was a cry, SOS call from that sabre, which is why the other 2 sabres joined in. And then they put, Sekhon actually thought that he had hit one of them had gone back, and the third had run out of ammunition, so he was quite relaxed and he dropped his external fuel carriage, so it made him lighter and he was faster and he was taking quicker turns. But then those 2 accompanying sabres also joined the fight, and that is when they shot at him and his tail was on fire, and his last radio message was that they've got me, G-man, come and get them. That was his last message heard.
Flying Officer Sekhon crashed near a gorge in Budgam and was awarded Indian Air Force's first Paramveer Chakra posthumously.